Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Liquid versus V3, our first round, second half of the game. So on the first half, we saw some very notable pushes by Liquid, just really dominating the midpoint as well. What are your thoughts on the map?
I personally feel like Liquid, their mid fights are much more aggressive than V3's. We saw V3, they had some good early aggression, like the soldiers bombed in with some scout assistance, but after that they just kind of like fell back and kind of chilled on their side of the crates. And that was really when Liquid started to shine. They just went counter-aggressive on them. Zeto seemed to time his bombers really well. Like, to wait for his team to finish dealing with all the other stuff that V3 thrown at him, and then he'd go in once they were all sitting nice and passive, and then Liquid would just follow up on that really aggressively and manage to force them out 90% of the time.
Yeah, Kaki and Riot doing wonderful work for the V3 team, doing their part just to try and get back into this game. So we'll see how they go as well with the rest of the team. And on that note, shall we get started, Mr. Crow?
We shall indeed. Let us go. Watching Royt on this rollout. He does seem to be a very aggressive soldier. We see him a lot in MGEs, so see if his DM can actually afford to back him up. But let's seem to be doing a Spire rollout. This is something I have not seen since the year 2010. Very old school roll.
It's very interesting. Are they actually doing a Spire rollout, I think? I don't think they are.
Certainly look like it. They are. They're sitting very passive on their crates. Zada getting really aggressive right onto their face. Time taking off Kaki, though going down himself. Sneaky taking off Faithless, and you can see Liquid have just taken a very commanding position on that cap. I think that came down primarily to the slowness of the Spire rollout and just how unable they were to actually get into a position to do any damage. By the time they got in there was already a soldier and a scout in their face.
Wow, Hero just taking out Chrome too easy, just straight into his face, jumping around like a madman. And then see how Ivan and Tainted Romance both on 100%. We have what's this soldier's name? Riot jumping up, just trying to get that second point back to himself. It seems like Kaki gets a nice kill on Shaz, well done by him. And you just see the Liquid Pocket and Scout just rolling on the bottom right, just rolling in, probably going to take up all the lobby as well.
I would say you're exactly right. V3 may attempt to repush, after all the Darrow Man is a big advantage, but I'm not totally sure they would feel safe doing that. Chrome getting taken down too by Sneaky and Ivan. So they might try and just push out this and just let Charles come in later. There you go, Ubers are popped in. Look, they have a commanding position on top left. They have dropped down. No stickies on the cap. Hero going down, Pyro on the cap. Both Ubers have now faded, and Sneaky just standing on the cap like a cheeky bugger does manage to take it off.
Yeah, Sneaky doing a little bit of a repeat of what he did last time, just standing on the point and getting the cap single-handedly with the help of his time. But you just see that Sneaky just loves that point, just loves to sit on it, have a nice little picnic there as well. So we'll see if he can do it this time as well.
They're going to get that same rollout again. Zeto bombing very aggressive early. Although V3 also getting aggressive very early. Whether or not they'll be able to maintain that aggression, we shall see. Time going down, although Liquid does have a commanding position on top of the cap. You might be able to just use this to just lock the entire team out. You see they are in Valley. There's one scout hanging alive though. Jack gets taken down, Fates gets taken down. I'll tell you to get aggressive on the Doman right now. There we go. Zeta with a big bomb onto Kaki. You can see the medic and both soldiers forced to retreat through the resup.
Yeah, quite a dominating mid-fight again, just being very consistent, Liquid, just with the mid-fights as well. Being very aggressive and just able just to walk through the point, and V3 just not doing the same thing. I feel like if they were just a bit more aggressive, they'll be able to actually take the point on when they actually get to mid. It's just quite easy. Like, you just really just walk across the point. You just have to have the self-confidence just to press the W key and be like a crazy pyro with flamethrower.
I would agree with you completely there. Although V3 now 2 people down. Time on the Spy. I don't think there's a point to that. Faithless on Heavy getting down, taken down immediately. Time will accomplish absolutely nothing. It sits on the top left and just watches the action. Zeto and Ivan going down there as well. Seeing the cloak up behind the cap. Yeah, spotted by Kaki though. It does land a pipe on him. Very nice work by him. Just like this, V3 should attempt to repush this.
Yeah, with Spy play, you really need to have a distraction, and then the Spy actually goes and tries to get a pick on a major player, such as a demo or a medic. It really just having him just stand there is really, he'd be more used as a different utility, maybe as a sniper going from long down the bottom, or just even like a heavy just running through. Having that Spy play just isn't really working out for Liquid.
Certainly feel like he wasn't actually needed as a Spy in that case. But anyway, Hero attempting to get a backup does get taken down by Faithless on the Pyro. Kaki going down as well. Sneaky is just barely stopping that cap. 13 HP does get mopped up by a scout there. How unlucky. Zato pushing into last as well. Backup going on. Oh, unfortunate. Just missed that backup. That is very unfortunate for Liquid. That would have been round right there. You can see Zato caught behind on the Spire. Might go for a medic bomb here, as V3 does come back to deal with him.
Only a pubic hair length between those two caps. That was absolutely crazy. They would have tied up the game almost, just from time coming that point as well.
Zato and time do go down here. So this is a big advantage for V3. They also have the Uber advantage as well. So this should be an easy mid for them. If they manage to take down Ivan, they could potentially take the round. Looks like Roy's just going to go over the top and does get Ivan. Big work by him. Uber is forced for V3. Doesn't even matter at this point. They've already got the cap. There's 4 down for Liquid, 2 respawning now. And this is just going to be a really, really easy roll through into last for them.
Here's Shuz. We see Shuz coming in, trying to deal some damage. He's doing some damage to the to Chrome and Tainted Romance, but doesn't actually get the kills as well. Good try by Cruz, but then again, you need to work on your DM skills. Shuz. Nearly said Cruz there. There we go.
I would be kind of bummed out by that. I do think my DM is quite amazing.
I don't think many of the viewers would feel your testament there, Mr. Cruz.
Yeah, they're all haters. Watching Tainted Romance as he does tend to push onto the Grey Bridge here. Chrome does manage to take out Zato. That is a nice pick for him. It's going to further solidify their position around here. They do have the top lobby as well. Romance with the Uber advantage as well. Faithless will be up before Zato. They may attempt to just repush them. Remember, they get Uber and just trust the Faithless to come in after that and just not get themselves into too much trouble on the way in. Looks like to get straight away into the top left. Faithless and Chrome, I believe. No, it's good work there. That Uber being completely negated though by that Pyro. He does go down, as does Ivan, but 2 picks coming out by Sneaky, doing some massive work. They're getting 3 picks, 2 going down there. Sneaky as well. Oh, does manage to pick off another before going down himself, and Faithless just pistoling off Zato and taking that round for V3.
Massive drop by the Liquid medic Ivan, just absolutely dropping that like a watermelon to the ground, absolutely smashing it a tiny bit. But oh well by him as we come out to this mid fight here. Let's see where their demos are at. Let's see who gets out here first. Who will it be? It seems to be Kaki. Just comes out from long, goes over the top, and you see Chrome just going over the top there, and to see some retaliation from the soldier. Now we'll see just Liquid try and walk across the point here, as the more aggressive side will come through. We see Sneaky here just taking that top part, and you see Zato just coming in, getting a kill on Faithless. Well done by him. And you just see that passive aggressiveness of Liquid, and now they're backing off as well, which is quite interesting, Crowder.
I don't agree with that backing off. They do manage to repush there, but I don't agree with backing off. They had a player advantage, and I think they knew that. Although Zato does get Tainted Romance, big work by him. This should be solidify that cap for them. He goes down as well, but so does Chrome. Doman sitting under bridge. What is he going to do? He's going to attempt to run in through their house. He should get picked off in short work here. Ivan getting forced to pop though. I'm not entirely sure why that was. It doesn't really make a huge difference because he's still alive, and Romance is now down, and it's not going to start putting. Oh no, Uber's out even. Ivan with that pop did completely negate the Uber advantage they did have. They have big players, but I don't think that's going to matter for much once the respawners come up, and V3 will be looking to defend last in quite a comfortable position.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. I really don't know why Ivan popped as well. Probably the nerves of being in such a game, being live from actual last night. So it might be just the nerves on his part. But it comes with the game, so he'll just have to bucker up, and whatever the word is, I can't remember.
Buck up, grow a pair, be a man.
Sorry?
Grow a pair and be a man.
Absolutely.
This Faithless sitting on that cap with a pile of stickies. That is what we call necessary.
Oh, absolutely. Putting stickies in quite awkward positions. I don't know why he's actually put them in those positions. It should be a bit more onto the top, but who cares about sticky positions? Certainly not I. We see V3 with the Sentry and Pyro play, and oh, they actually popping out, and having the Pyro just pushing forward.
Time on the spy. I would like to see him get a spy cap here. That would be quite cool. That doesn't seem to have worked out for him so far. Anytime he's gone spy in the past, has not really worked out too well for him.
Yeah, Liquid strategy doesn't seem to be working out on Spy. You can actually see Time actually being taken out now. Even though he gets Jack, the engineer, that's not really much of a loss for V3. So it is pretty much of a bad trade for Liquid.
You can see now V3 attempts to repush out. Chrome getting a lot of damage, but then dying as a result. So Liquid should attempt to repush off this. This is a big player advantage for him. Kaki going down as well. This should be round for for Liquid, if they choose to push it, they shouldn't wait around. They shouldn't wait around. They should just go straight in there. They don't want to wait for that Uber. That's Kaki will probably be up by the time it goes in. And here they come in the top left. Sneaky leaving that charge, putting a lot of damage onto the soldier, taking top left in a commanding position, dropping down to the cap, attacks the pyro and gets the cap.
Well done by Hero, Sneaky, and someone else. And it's GG's all round there. Now we move on to Viaduct to decide if it'll either come to a draw from the previous games or see if Liquid can actually take out their first round in Owl.
It was certainly exciting to see. Viewers, stick around, stay tuned, and all that other good jazz. We'll be back shortly with another episode of Cruise Cast.